How are we doing, everyone? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a good Christmas as well. Currently in Koh Tao, doing my scuba diving, 20 meters open water. First day was a bit of theory. They show you all the equipment, and then they take you to, or with the one I did, they take you to a swimming pool and you learn how to use the equipment in a swimming pool. For me, it was a bit of panic at first. I always panic, like thinking, oh, I can't breathe out my nose, or I just can't breathe underwater in general. I think anyone who knows me, I'm not the greatest lover of the sea, and doing this, I really wanted to push myself out there and really push my fears. Really, I felt I was going to give up at first, but I didn't. Kept going. Got over the first hurdle. Kept doing it, and then second day we did the exam. I passed the exam, which was the theory. Did my first dive in the sea. That was crazy. Yeah, I think I was nervous for that as well. It was nice to be, because on the first dive you do, they normally guide you down with a rope as well. And then we did the first dive, and then on the same day you do another dive as well. For that one we didn't use a rope, and then you gradually bring yourself down as well. People have asked, I have asthma as well. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do it or if they would let me do it because of my asthma. My cousin, who was debating asking to see if she could do it, she asked another company if she could do it, and that she had asthma, but like they said to her, like they wouldn't want to do it, like her having asthma, they wouldn't want to risk it. But I think it just depends on the company you do it with, and it depends on yourself as well. Like at home I have asthma checks every couple of months, so I know my asthma has been good recently, you could say. Even doing hikes and stuff like that, I know it's been good, so I wouldn't have done it if I knew I was worried that it would affect me diving. So, but I just want to say, yeah, if you have asthma, don't make sure you know, like you're confident at doing it, as in like you've had like a doctor's examination. Or that's the thing, everyone has asthma triggers as well, which I didn't know if by doing it that this would trigger something on my asthma. But I've been doing it I've done it for 2 days, and I've had no problems at all. The 2 tips I'll give regarding the booking process is, 1, book it in a group. I booked it on my own, but I know people who booked it in a group. They got a discount. I know someone who booked it as a group, and they got a group discount and got their accommodation with it as well. So I recommend booking it as a group and getting that discount, because they booked it as a group, I told the scuba diving company I was with that they got this price and I want that price as well. So they gave me it because I knew the price and the person who booked it. So make sure to book as a group. Second tip would be, don't book your accommodation after or your boat after your scuba diving, because I haven't booked anything after my scuba, thankfully, because I didn't want to risk if something happened, which it has. Nothing bad, just with the weather at the minute, there's a bit of a storm here in Koh Tao, so it's not safe to dive, and the ferries cannot like really leave at the minute with going to places. So make sure don't book anything after, because you never know. But normally the weather's okay, just at the minute. The lighting is so much better in this room, I've got to say. So yeah, I've finished my diving now. I've got the certificate. Woo! It's me out of my comfort zone, which I absolutely loved. The last day I had for the diving, which was yesterday, I had 2 dives, or no, to be fair it was 3, but one of them we got there to where we was going to dive, and our instructor had to cancel the dive whilst we was 5 minutes, literally we was doing it for about 5 minutes, and he had to cancel the dive because the visibility was so bad. So literally we come back up and was like, well, what are we gonna do then? Is it gonna be cancelled for the day? But he was like, we're gonna find somewhere else and hopefully the visibility will be better. So we carried on. We did another 2 dives after that. The visibility was slightly better, but I think because of the storms over the past few days, it's been a bit rubbish. So well, it was just so good just to pass my open water. And yeah, now I can go and do more dives and hopefully see some more beautiful fish and more of the underwater world, which I've never really thought of doing really since coming travelling. Even like I told myself, like, I wouldn't have thought 3 months before that I would do my scuba diving open water. It really wasn't on my mind, but it was, as an honest opinion, I paid, I think it was about £215, I think it was. Huge shout out to T2, my instructor, who we had. I haven't really said, so I went with a company called Scuba Club. Got the t-shirt on now. Scuba Club are really good. Like the other instructors, I know people who I'm with at the minute who have had other instructors who can't recommend them enough. They're just a really friendly scuba diving, very friendly scuba diving shop here. Sadly, I didn't get any clips of my dives. I was going to get hopefully some clips from yesterday when we had our final day, but the visibility was just too bad, so it just wasn't worth it. So hopefully in the future I can get some footage of when I go down next time. But